Hello everyone, welcome back to FairlyDeterminedFM with me. My name is Chris. I hope you're doing very, very well. So apologies for the weird schedule last week. There was no manager's journey and there was no episode at all on Friday. Basically, I'd been on holiday and I hadn't had enough time to get enough stuff recorded to cover all the days, which is why you had 2 quick tip videos and then nothing on Friday. I was just basically tired. I was tired from having a holiday. Get off my back. The last episode, I believe, was Sporting and Spezia here, and you can see we've gone through a lot of games since then. The reason for that is I wanted to keep this run of the manager's journey this season with Napoli as a sort of Champions League focused one. I wanted to get through the group stages, get into the knockouts, which we've done, and today we're playing our first knockout opponent, who is PSG. We're playing PSG. I'm not hopeful, but you never know. You never know. It turned out that there was a lot of games. There was a lot of games between this last match with Galatasaray, which we won 2-0, and this first match with PSG. So we'll just run you through very briefly the headlines. We'll run you through the headlines. I was very disappointed with the draw against Spezia, and what I ended up doing was changing the formation from the 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-1-2. Michel was out injured, I believe that's true. I think that's true. Michel was out injured. We didn't really have anyone on the left. We had Darwin Núñez and Matheus Cunha, but I was using Matheus Cunha interchangeably with Sampo in the middle. Darwin Núñez I preferred up front to Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro wasn't really performing on the left either. What I decided to do was scrap wingers for a bit and just go with 3 in the middle, 1 attacking midfielder, and then Hugo Duro and Darwin Núñez up top. And you can see the results kind of speak for themselves. We beat Empoli 5-0. We got 3-1 against Bologna. We beat Galatasaray in our last Champions League group game. 1-0 to Atalanta, drew 2-2 with Roma, beat Inter, beat Juventus, won the Super Cup final against Bologna. But we have recorded our first 2 losses of the season, Crotone and Verona, since switching to that formation. I'm not overly concerned by that. The Crotone game, we played really well, but we just couldn't get enough goals. Verona, we did not play well at all. Nobody had a good game. Mikael Delem on a 6.3. I find Hugo Duro for his performances. I find a lot of players actually for their performances, and Hugo Duro is pissed. So he may not be with us much longer. League-wise, we're still top. We have now lost 2 games, which I mentioned before. We're 4 points ahead of Milan. Zebra are way down. We are 11 points ahead of Zebra. And you'll see Patson Daka, leading goal scorer in Serie A for Roma. Harry Kane not far behind him. Patson Daka may have been a bad bit of transfer business, but, whatever. Doesn't matter. We are still top. We're actually getting quite close to the end of the season. I think it all depends on how this PSG game goes. If we're out, then obviously we'll concentrate on the league and see how that goes. Look at those last 3 games as well. Roma, Inter and Zebra. That might be the next episode after this one, actually. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, and we'll find out at the end of the episode what the next episode is going to be. Why try and figure it out now? Let's get on with the PSG game. I'm a bit out of practice. with this talking on mic thing. I've been sunning myself for a week. Also, coming back from holiday, when it's hot here, very weird. Normally, come back from holiday, it's freezing. Come back from holiday, boiling. It's hotter here today than it was last week. Unbelievable. Right, football. We are, unfortunately, ever so slightly under strength here. Darwin Núñez, not fully fit. So we are going to be starting Hugo Duro and Darren Kelly up top. We are going to have Labrovic, Lewis, Franklin, Oxford and Richards at the back. Sampo, San Martin and Decore in the middle. Doncho Nikolov, unfortunately, picks up a nasty injury. He's out for the next 3 to 5 weeks. Bosco Satalo's also injured for a few weeks. He's out with a hip injury. And then we've got a bunch of unregistered players because of registration rules. So Sampo, San Martin, Decore in the middle. Matheus Cunha ahead of them. Duro and Kelly up the top. We're a bit light. I'm not going to lie. We are a bit light in terms of quality outside of this sort of first 11 or 12 players. PSG, no such problems for them. So this is going to be interesting. Playing an actual game. Look, I don't want to put too much pressure on them. We're not expected to get, to the final of this competition. It's big in PSG. I don't want to put any pressure on the guys. I don't want to make it, harder than it needs to be. First highlight of the game, and PSG are on the ball. Hakimi plays it out wide to Ansu Fati, playing to Odegaard, sitting inside, and that's a lovely ball. Adeyemi's sprung our defence completely. Great save, or great block rather, from Reece Oxford. 20 minutes gone almost. So far, I think we're holding our own. They're having more of the ball, but they're not really doing much with it. We've had a couple of shots. Warner swung in. Gravenberch at the back. Oh, Gravenberch at the back. Cleared away by Sampo. Gravenberch is free again. Labrovic makes the save. They're putting some pressure on us. I might make some tactical switches. Odegaard swings another corner in. Oxford clears it away as far as Lenglet. Is it going to be the end of the highlights? No, he shoots. It's just over. Bring the mentality down. Go balanced. I'm going to lower the tempo. Standard. Shorter passing. I'm not going to pass into space so much. I'm going to try and keep hold of the ball a little bit better. I'm going to play for set pieces. because we do have some good set piece takers. Lower the defensive line, lower the line of engagement, but we're going to trigger the press quite like a lot. And I think that's all we're going to do there. So we're just going to slow things down a little bit, try and get hold of the ball a little bit more. They're having a lot more possession than we were. So just going to slow it down a little bit, keep hold of it, see what we can do with it. I don't think this highlight is going to come to anything. I think it's just a highlight because I've made some tactical changes. Lewis is out on this left-hand side, finds Sampo in the middle. Here's Kuna. Lovely ball out to Lewis on the left. Can he get the cross in? He can't. He finds Sampo, who tries to... gets to Sam Martin run. Sam Martin takes the shot just over the bar. Hakimi out on this right-hand side. Gets past Lewis, swings it in. Richards misses the header. Magno out on the right. Theo Hernandez is this. Labrovic saves it. Out on the right? The left? That's the left. Right hand. Wait. Our right? Do I say our right or their right? I don't know. How have I been saying it this entire time? Can't remember. Half time, it's 0-0. I'm happy with that. Jamal Lewis is having a terrible time. Oh, God, I've knackered that, haven't I? Oh, dear. Oh, bugger. That's bad. That's bad. Right, let's make some changes. Frangic. I'm going to put Frangic out on the left because Lewis is having a terrible time. No, I'm going to put Frangic in the middle and put Franklin out on the left. Hugo Juro is also playing poorly, so Darwin Núñez is going to get 45. Those are the two... I've really knackered the team talk. Good. To be fair, though, they're not playing particularly well either. We've only got a couple of players on in the greens. Another corner. Swings it in. Lukaku, header, goal. Away goals don't count anymore, so that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Right, let's go positive a bit. See what we can do. Just encourage the boys. I'm not too concerned about that. We haven't really had much chance. Here we go. Kuna swings us in. Darwin Núñez. Oh, Darwin Núñez. Oh, he was offside anyway. Odegaard swings it in. Franklin clears it away. Only as far as Sakax. Ansu Fati at the back. He should have scored. Really should have scored. I think we haven't embarrassed ourselves here. Frankie de Jong, free kick, over. Yeah, we haven't embarrassed ourselves here. We've got some very tired players. Nobody's played particularly well. We are going to lose this leg 1-0, it looks like. But I think that was a good game overall. I mean, you look at the the player rankings, you wouldn't think so. But yeah, I'm not massively disappointed with that, if I'm honest. Same XG as PSG, which from fewer shots, I think is good. I'm going to be playing the AC Milan games and the Roma games between then, and I will see you in a minute. Yeah, we just had an excellent result in the league. 2-0 win against Milan. That puts us, through the math, 7 points ahead of Milan, who are in second. So yeah, excellent win. And I've got to show you Kuna's goal. It was a peach, an absolute peach. Cleared away as far as Sampo finds Decore, plays it into Kuna, and then Kuna from distance. Whoa! Just another fantastic win. 2-0 against Roma in the first leg of the Cup. Unbelievable stuff. Darwin Núñez this time with an absolute peach. Just check this out. It all starts from the back as well. It's about 10 minutes into the game. Oxford finds Decore with a lovely pass. And Darwin Núñez, he's almost got nothing to do except that. Like, he's got no space. 4 players closing in on him, and he just unleashes that towards the goal. Darwin Núñez, take a bloody bow. Successful run of games since the PSG game. Also, we beat Milan, we beat Roma, then we beat Torino, and we've just beaten Udinese. 4-2-3-1 is doing the job. I'm going to stick with it for the return leg here in Paris. We only need to overturn 1 goal and score another one to win it. You know what I mean? We need a couple of goals. There's a bit of a risk. We're playing Oxford. He's not fully fit, but the alternative is moving Richards over into the Oxford spot, Franklin into the middle, and then Jamal Lewis out on the left side. But I really, really, really want Franklin at wing back because that's where he's best. So that's what we're going to do. Decore on this ball finds Hugo Juro. It's the first highlight we're seeing of us really over the 2 legs. So it's quite good to see. Knocking it around nicely in the middle of the park. Darren Kelly finds Bufolko on the right-hand side. He goes back inside to Decore. What's Decore going to do? Find Bufolko once more. They're just playing between themselves. Kuna's found themselves some space. Oh, Franklin out on this left-hand side. Can he get the cross in? Sam Martin back to Franklin. Here's Kuna. Decore on the edge. Kuna. Oh, it's off the bar. Kelly's picked it up. The ball is still alive. Bufolko, good save from Donnarumma. Oh my God, that was really good. PSG are going to build from the back here. Ball is cleared up. Oh, Lukaku nicked in and won it. Oh, Bufolko, no. Oh, Lukaku really, really, really should have scored there. Right, Hugo Juro is having a terrible game. Terrible game out there. So Núñez is going up on the left. We're going to have Jamal Lewis out on the left. Núñez is going up top. Jamal Lewis is going out on the left. This is why I wanted him, as well as why I didn't want Franklin and Lewis down here, because I needed Lewis as that wide option on the left-hand side, just in case Hugo Duro had a terrible game. Lo and behold, he did. What I'm also going to do is move Matthews Cunha out to the right and put Sampo in the middle, because Darren Kelly's not having too good of a game either. But apart from that, I'm reasonably happy. We could do with getting the ball up the pitch a little bit quicker, I think. A little bit more direct with our passing, be a bit more expressive with it. Yeah. Let's see what that does. Out for the second half. Highlight straight from kickoff. It's with PSG. Solar out on that left right hand side. Lewis has won the ball. Lewis just coming on at half time as well. Found himself in a little bit of space. Finds Darwin Núñez. Finds Sampo into San Martin. Lewis. Oh, it's a good tackle. Franklin now has got the ball. Can he get the cross in? He finds San Martin. San Martin with a shot. It's just wide. Pretty poor shot, really. Yeah, we're not playing too great, but we haven't conceded, which is good. Highlight. Lewis on the ball. Finds Franklin. Is going to get a cross in. Finds San Martin. Sampo. Decore does like a long shot. Doesn't find any space for it though. Before goes out on his right hand side. Can he get a cross in? Takes on his man. He's tackled by Theo Hernandez. And he goes inside to Lenglet. And now PSG will break. Ansu Fati rather finds Lukaku. And it's, oh my word, Reece Oxford. Not fully fit Reece Oxford has kept Lukaku out there. Great stuff. Odegaard swings the ball in. And it's wide from Lenglet. Donnarumma has got this ball. The ball. Gravenberch. Every time you get the ball, it just looks like they're going to score. And I think they really should be 2 or 3-0 up here. But I think we've had some very, very good defensive performances out there. Sampo on the ball. Jamal Lewis finds Franklin. Franklin finds San Martin. Here's Matthews Cunha out on the right-hand side. He can't get it ahead of Theo Hernandez. He finds Adeyemi. Ansu Fati is on the ball now. He finds it back to Theo Hernandez. Gravenberch. These are long highlights. Long old highlights of just me. I think Adeyemi is offside there. Apparently not. Apparently that is just a goal. Well, I think we're out the Champions League. Did finish 1-0. Disappointing, but you know, overall it's PSG. I'm not too concerned. I'm really not that bothered. Oh, Demo. But I said they gave it their best effort and they hated it. What are we meant to do in that situation? You can't go unbelievable. You just lost on aggregate 2-0 to PSG. You bunch of reprobates, because that's not how it was. They did perform well. What does that mean for the rest of the season? So, tell you what I think it means. This is Monday's episode. If my numbers are right, yeah. So I think what it means is that Wednesday's episode will be Roma and Atalanta. So we'll have the second leg of the FA. We'll have the second leg of the Italian. It's not the FA Cup. Stop trying to say the FA Cup, you pillock. We'll have the second leg of the Italian Cup semi-final. Nailed it. And then we'll have Atalanta. The next episode will be Roma and Atalanta. Roma in the Italian Cup semi-final second leg. I got it right that time. If we get through to the final of the Italian Cup, the last episode of this season will be one of these Serie A games and the final of the Cup. If not, we'll have a triple threat end of season game match episode. It's too hot in here. My brain is frazzled. We'll have an end of season 3-game spectacular with Roma, Inter and Zebra. That's the plan, kind of. Once again, apologies for the sort of weird upload schedule last week. Yeah, I'm back. It's very hot, but I'm back. We'll be back to normal very, very soon as well. I'm going to be announcing, it might be a bit early. What is it, June? Whatever. Very, very soon I'm going to be announcing the 3 saves I'm going to be running for FM23 as well. 3 saves. That's, count them. 1, 2, 3. 3. So keep an eye out for that. And I will see you very, very soon. Thanks again for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.